Okay, so we have been talking about weather. This should look familiar. So we're going to start with that. So someone tell me, what does the temperature outside feel like? Anthony. Hot. So I write hot. We're going to write on it first, guys. Oh. Is it windy? Is it kind of windy today? So, no, we're saying no? No, I didn't really feel any wind out there. Precipitation, has it rained today? Or snowed? Or y'all want to know something weird? It has rained today.
What?
For a very short time. A little while ago. But is it raining right now?
No.
No. So, let's just like yesterday, go ahead and draw what it looks like outside. If it's cloudy, if there's just a bunch of sun and it's super hot. And when you're finished, go ahead and cut this one out too, like we did yesterday, and glue it into your notebooks. While you're doing that, I'm going to bring something around. I'm just going to say it, lay it down. Don't touch it yet. Once you're finished drawing, go ahead and glue your weather journal into your notebook. And don't do anything with these pieces of paper yet. When you're finished, glue away your paper and give me a thumbs up. Reminder then come around with the trash can. If you're not quite finished cutting it out, it's okay. sure you don't throw away the, oh, they look, just what you're cutting out. The extra pieces. Okay. So we've talked a little bit about different kinds of weather. Today we're going to look at wind, or wind speed and wind direction. So we'll watch a little video first and then talk about it. Why are we up? Raise your hands. You know to raise your hands. Okay. Don't ever raise your hands.
When air moves, it's what we call wind. Although we cannot see wind, we can feel it and see it blow leaves, flags, and washing that has been hung out to dry. Winds are changeable, but some are more predictable than others. Weather forecasters try to work out where wind will blow and what weather the wind will bring. They are most interested in wind direction and wind speed. A wind vane is used to show wind direction. It is placed on top of a building or a large pole called a mast.
What did they just call that? Come on, raise your hands. A weather what? Weather vane. A weather vane. There's going to be two types of little, this and one other thing that will help us measure wind. So that's a weather vane. It tells us the direction.
And the wind causes it to move and point in the direction that the wind is coming from. For describing wind direction, we use compass points: north, east, south, and west. Wind direction is the direction wind is blowing from, not where it is blowing to. Therefore, if wind comes from the east, we call it an easterly wind. At an airport, you may see wind socks. They are also used to show wind direction, but they show where the wind is moving to.
So a wind sock and a weather vane are a little bit different. The weather vane shows us what direction the wind is coming from, but then the wind socks, like you might see at the airport, are showing you which direction the wind's going to. So it might be coming from the east, but then with that, it'll say it's going to the west.
It is also useful to know wind speed. To measure this, we use an instrument called an anemometer, which looks like this. The faster the wind, the more quickly the cups on the anemometer spin around. It is important to know the speed of a wind. The faster it is, the more damage it can do. We have different words to describe how fast a wind is blowing. A gust is a sudden rush of wind which can catch you by surprise. A gale is a very powerful wind. It can be hard to stand up in a gale, and it's best to stay indoors. She takes the time to...
Okay, so wind, you're going to take this little piece of paper and we're going to do this little activity first. And this is going to kind of show what wind does. So here's your little paper. Hold it just like that. And you're going to put it in your mouth and blow. Okay, stop. Now, turn to someone at your table and talk about what just happened with that paper. Okay, so raise your hand, someone tell me what happened to the paper. Right. Yeah, it started to kind of go up and down. Copeland.
If you blow it hard, then it goes crazy.
Yeah, if you blow a little bit harder, it moves a lot faster, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Was it a little bit hard to do?
Yeah.
No? You don't think so? Careful.
When you blow it softly, it just goes like.
Yeah, it just kind of, it doesn't go all crazy like it does when it's hard. See, I mean, mine barely moves if I'm not. Fire. That is true.
What?
And they make noises, yeah. If you do it a certain way, it'll make a noise. Don't try to make the noise. I didn't mean to do the noise. I didn't mean to do that. So, hold on, that's sorry. So that kind of shows how wind moves, right? Like that gives you a good visual. Awesome. All right, and y'all can keep these because you cut your mouth on them.